Don't touch my package. What's good, PowerDirector peeps? Today, I'm going to bring you some extra love by showing you how to use project packages in PowerDirector 18. If you've been looking for a good way to save your videos in PowerDirector, I want you to put hashtag #SaveMyVideos in the comment section below. Here we are in PowerDirector 18. Once your project is complete and you've produced your video, you should always archive it for safekeeping. Archiving places your video, your project file, and all the files used in the project in a separate folder where they can be accessed in the future. I do this for every single freaking video I create, and I suggest you do it as well to ensure that you always have access to your previous projects and files. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to archive your project for safekeeping using the pack project function in PowerDirector. Let's pack some projects. As you can see, I have a video project on the timeline. I've already produced the video and I uploaded it to YouTube, but now I want to save this project to a location where I can access it in the future in case I need to use it again. You want to save this project to a separate drive that is used just for archived footage. That way you don't fill up your editing drive with a bunch of old projects. The drive that you use at your archive can be an internal drive, it could be an external drive, it could be a flash drive, whatever you feel is best for your situation. These are the drives connected to my PC. So the first one is the local disk. That's where I have the operating system programs. The next one is a SSD. That is a drive that I use for editing on. Then I have a 10 terabyte Seagate. That is a drive that I have internal drive on my PC that I use from time to time to put things on, take things off. Right now, it barely has anything on it. Then I have my Drobo, which is a 60 terabyte drive, and that is what I use as my archive. As you can see, that is taking up the most space. Right now, it's taking up 4.17 terabytes because all of my projects that I've used in the past are saved there. All of the files that I archive that I'm not using are saved there. All of my archive stuff is on that drive. So it is my largest drive and takes up the most space right now. And then I have the drive, my 4 terabyte drive that I use for backing up my system. So obviously we're going to go ahead and use that Drobo for my archive. So the first thing that you need to do is create a folder on that drive. So let's close this out and we'll go to File Explorer. And then we'll go to that Drobo drive. I'm going to go here to videos. I'll go to CyberLink. And then I'm going to create a new folder by right clicking, going down to new and selecting folder. And I'm just going to call this project archive and I'll hit enter. So now that I have the folder created, I need to send my project and my files to that archive folder. So in PowerDirector, I'm going to go to File. And I'm going to go down to Pack Project Materials. And now I need to select the folder that I want to place the archives in. So I can go to my Drobo, go back to videos, CyberLink, and in the folder I created, it's called Project Archive. So I'll double click on that. And now I'm going to click on Select Folder. So all of the assets on the timeline that were used in the project, as well as the saved PDS file, are going to be sent to the archive folder that you just selected. Any assets in the media library that were not used in a timeline are not saved to the Pack Project folder. Also, any custom fonts and custom downloads from the director zone aren't going to be saved to that custom location either. But if these items don't move on your PC, they stay in the same place, then when you open up that project again, you will be able to access the custom fonts, any custom downloads and things like that in the future. If you move stuff around or if you change your PC, there could be some problems with any custom fonts or custom downloads from the Director Zone. If you ever need this project again, you just go back to open it and use it as needed. But before we do that, I want to remind you to subscribe to PowerDirector University to see great tips and tricks just like this every Saturday. If you decide to subscribe, don't forget to click on the bell to get notifications every time I upload content to YouTube. And don't forget to follow PDU Tutorials on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for even more PowerDirector love.
Now, let's get back to the breathtaking tutorial.
So let's remove this project from the timeline. Just going to do File and do New Project just to go ahead and get that done. So everything is reverted back to the default for PowerDirector that I have it set up at. And now I need to open that project that I just archived because it's been a few years later. I want to use that project again for some reason. So I'm going to go to File. I'm going to Open Project. And now I need to go to the drive that I always archive stuff on, which is my Drobo drive. And since this is a video, I'm going to go to Videos. And I know that it's a CyberLink project, so I'm going to go to CyberLink. And now I just need to find the name of the project that I archived it under. And here it is. It's called Project Archive. So I'm going to open that. And here's the PDS file that was brought here when I packed the project. So if I double click on that, it's going to ask me if I want to merge the files. I'm going to say no. And it opened up the project just like it was before. All of the same clips are brought in. Everything is there. Once it's open, you can add new files to the timeline. You can make edits. You can archive it again and use a different name. Do whatever you want to with it. Let me go ahead and show you what it looks like in that archive folder. So this is that project archive folder. And as you can see, it not only has the PDS file that we saw when we opened the project back up, but it has all of the files that were used in the project all saved in one location. So remember, when you create an archive folder, the original files used in the project are still in their previous location that they were in before you imported them into PowerDirector. It's up to you if you decide that you want to keep the original files in their original location or if you want to delete them from that location because now you have them archived here in this archive folder. That is a decision that I leave up to you. Personally, I usually get rid of them, save me some space because I already have them all saved in my archive folder. If I need to go back and grab these files, I could just go grab a file from here if I want to. If I don't want to use the whole project and I just want to use a file, I could go back to the archive folder and just grab a file if I want to as well. And that's how you archive projects for safekeeping with PowerDirector 18. If you decide that you like PowerDirector 18 and you want to buy or upgrade to the software or purchase the 365 annual subscription, I'll leave some links in the video description. Don't forget to drop me a comment and a like down below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.